Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Reviews and Previews. We're back, another week of action in the Premier League's gone by. Another one coming up very shortly. Quick turnaround for most teams, including Arsenal and those playing midweek Champions League fixtures. In terms of what happened last week, this is what happened. Watford got thrashed by Liverpool. Leicester beat Man United, that was a big turn up for the books. Wolves won it in the 95th minute, coming from 2 goals down. Another easy win for Man City. Southampton and Chelsea got wins. Newcastle fell to defeat against Tottenham, and West Ham got a win, and Arsenal saved a draw. So on to Newcastle. Against Tottenham, it was a good game, obviously. It started so well. For Newcastle. Wilson scoring in the 2nd minute. It was beautiful. The cross from Mankio. Wilson with the header. It was just bullet header. Straight in, straight past Hugo Lloris, no chance. St James's Park absolutely erupts, and it just couldn't carry on. We sat off, and they played long balls over us 3 times, and they scored 3 goals. So that's how it worked. And Dombele with a good finish. I think Kane got an offside goal that they then ruled out. They said was a goal because it was not offside. To be fair, good run by Kane, and then Son got a goal just before half time. There was obviously, unfortunately, somebody collapsed in the crowd, which has sort of marred the game. Hopefully that fan was alright. I think they are now, so it's good to see they're alright. Newcastle got a goal late on. There was only a consolation from Dyer, own goal. Not sure what he was doing. So yeah, it wasn't the best of games, but it was a very good atmosphere to start. All the flags and the tifos, it looked a very good atmosphere. Obviously, Shelvey got sent off for 2 yellows. I mean, he had to do what he had to do, realistically, didn't he? Yeah, it was poor from Newcastle, and I think it's good because obviously Steve Bruce has been sacked now in the last couple of days. So hopefully we can move on from him now, get a new manager in. Apparently there's been talks with Paulo Fonseca, I think that's how you say his name. And there's been rumours with Eddie Howe, Lucien Favre, Frank Lampard, there's a whole list of them. Yeah, so hopefully we can move on. Graham Jones will take under charge for the next game, and yeah, hopefully we can get out of that blooming bottom 3 because we're so far down in the mud at the minute. 19th, we're going down as it stands. So we need to get out of the trouble very quickly, or else we will be down before we know it. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. This was an interesting game, 4-goal thriller. Aubameyang obviously got Arsenal off to a great start, good little finish from a tight angle. It was going alright, and Arsenal sort of sat off again against Crystal Palace, which they should not be doing. Crystal Palace probably could have got a goal in the second half, but they could have got a goal in the first half, but they got 2 in the second. Both from Arsenal mistakes that they forced. Partey giving the ball away, Lokonga giving the ball away. It was very poor from both of them. They just lost possession just completely. I don't know what they were doing. They scored. Benteke, Edwards, very good finishes. And then it was looking, it's done. And then Lacazette from a corner, last kick of the game, smashes it in from a tap in, really. Ben White shot. Got back in there and boom, brilliant little smash in. Celebrate for the fans. Point gained rather than 3 lost. We probably dropped 2 because we were in the thing, but I mean, it was a good game, but we probably should have lost it. Crystal Palace, to be fair, played very well, although the possession stats and shots didn't seem like they did much, but they did do very well. They played very well, to be fair to them. They're looking pretty good under Patrick Vieira, our old manager. He went down to his knees when Lacazette scored. He was so disappointed. He couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. So yeah, it was a good result for Arsenal, but again, weaknesses have been shown defensively. We just didn't look very assured. Passing out from the back again, it just looked like we were a bit like, ooh, shall we do this? Shall we not? And yeah, hopefully we can move on from that though, because we've got another game on Friday to get through at the minute. That'll be a late start against Aston Villa, so that's going to be hard. At the minute, they're 12th on the table, I mean, a win would take us up into the top half, but probably not for long anyway. Anyway, on to this week's fixtures. I'm going to predict them all, obviously, as I normally do. We'll go straight into it. I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 1. Should be close, I think. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll quite win. I'm going to go Chelsea 4, Norwich 0. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 0. Another loss for the team, I think, unfortunately. Everton 2, Watford 1. Leeds 1, Wolves 2. Southampton 2, Burnley 0. Brighton 1, Man City 3. Brentford 1, Leicester 1. West Ham 2, Tottenham 2. And the big game of the week is Man United Liverpool. I'm going to go Man United 1, Liverpool 2, despite Man United's comeback win yesterday over Atalanta. Ronaldo with the winner. Can't go into the games obviously because I'm recording this a bit earlier, so I haven't got the previews on BBC Sport. But I'll just talk about them anyway in terms of Arsenal injury concern with Bukayo Saka. Obviously, he got a massive kick in the back from James McCarthy. He really should have got sent off. I'm not sure how he did it. I mean, he literally kicked his leg. He could have honestly broke his leg. I've seen it happen before like that. He should have got sent off. I think everybody agreed that he should have been sent off. And I mean, now Saka could be injured for the game on Friday. He probably won't be risked. He's not been in training, and I don't think so. He probably won't start. He probably won't play, to be fair. So in terms of who's going to come in, it'll probably be Lokonga or somebody, or possibly even Martinelli on the left. But we could just play a 4-2-3-1 against Villa because Villa play quite attacking. They can hold the ball very well. So we'll probably get an extra midfielder in there, play Odegaard as a 10 and play Smith Rowe out wide. But I think we will miss Saka with his runs and his liveliness. And yeah, I mean, even Lacazette, he might get a start and push Aubameyang back out to the left. That could be interesting to see if we do that. Not sure if Arteta would though, because I think he likes playing Aubameyang up front. He's pretty good up front, old Oba. So yeah, he probably won't do that. I think Villa will. I think they'll peg us. I think peg us back. I don't think we'll win. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be another draw. I just don't, because last season obviously they beat us 3-0 at home. So you know it's gonna be hard. I think we'll struggle. I think it's gonna be another draw. As Arteta will be found out again, but you know it's the unbeaten run could still be kept going. We need something out of it. I'd say it's a pretty hard game, so if we can get something out of it, that would be good. That would be a good result. We need to just keep this unbeaten run going for as long as possible, really. I'm actually going to Arsenal's game against Leeds in the Cup in midweek, so we'll see what happens there. It's probably going to be the second team, so you know. Well, we'll see. I might take a little video of the match just to see what happens. Of them walking out again, you know. So yeah, that could be an interesting game, and I think the one on Friday will be as well. Now on to Newcastle. I think we'll lose again. Unfortunately, Palace, they look good against Arsenal. To be fair, they played very well, as I said before, and I think they'll beat us 1-0. Probably Zaha's coming back, I've heard, so he'll probably score or something. Edouard looks quite good for them as well. They're a good little unit. Palace are passing it out better than they used to. So, yeah, you know, it's not too bad from them anymore. They've got into a bit more of a rhythm of a playing style. In terms of what Newcastle need to do, they just need to play the games as they know they can and not sit off on teams. So they do that, they're going to get found out defensively. Because we've been found out defensively too many times this season. We've conceded the most goals, and Norwich are in the league, so that's a problem. I mean, it's just so bad from us every week. We just seem to defensively do absolutely horribly, and then attacking wise we look all right most of the time, but we still can't finish our dinner most of the time. So I don't know. It's just frustrating all around because can't ever do anything right at the minute. We need to pick up a win from somewhere else, or we're going to be in big trouble. If we can get something out of the Palace game, I'll be ecstatic, to be honest. If we can pick anything out of the Chelsea game next week, that could be interesting. God, we're at the minute we're destined to go down with 300 billion. Haaland in the Championship. Let's go. Imagine if we ever got somebody that good in the Championship. God, that would not end well. Wouldn't happen though, would it? Anyway, let's go into the top scorers. Mo Salah and Vardy clear away now. 2 clear of Mane. Antonio Firmino with his hat-tricks got up there. Yeah, not a lot of big names up there yet. Wilson's up there on 3. He's pushed old St. Max down. Aubameyang up on there as 3 as well. On the assist chart, Pogba still on 7. Salah's up there, Jesus, Decore. And yeah, finally onto the table. Chelsea still top from Liverpool and City. That could be the top 3 this season, really, all the way through. And then Man United struggling at the minute, another loss for them, and they've got Liverpool this week. That's going to be game of the week, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who wins that one. Obviously, I think at the minute, in terms of who I think is going to win the league, I think it's going to be between those 3. I think Man United obviously they defensively just look poor. Man City look as good as ever. So do Chelsea, really, and so do Liverpool. I think Liverpool are playing as best they have for a while. I think it's going to be one of the closest title races, but I think it'll be a 3-way go, really. So yeah, it could be very close between all 3 of them. Norwich still bottom on 2 points, but they have been picking up a few points. Another 0-0 draw last week. They probably should have beat Brighton, though. Watford could be down in the slumps. They obviously sacked their manager and brought in Ranieri, so that he might not last long there either. So yeah, hopefully Arsenal might jump into the top half this week, and hopefully Newcastle can somehow get out of the bottom 3. Probably unlikely though. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully a few more wins for my teams, because at the minute it's going absolutely horribly. So yeah, like and subscribe, do all that good stuff down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.